Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and another week of mayhem and madness at the shop, but we're going to bring you something unique, something cool. It's our bike of the week, and we've got something really cool, something I think a lot of guys had childhood dreams about, or never got a chance to see what this thing is, or just heard about all those myths and legends about this thing. So yeah, we brought on Mr. Adriano on the channel today, so he's going to run it down with us. He's had the privilege of racing this beast behind us, so yeah, tell us a little bit about this.
So we got Tyrell Taylor's KX500, yeah, 2000 model. This thing hunts. Anybody knows that they've been around moto or bikes for that fact. This thing is a machine. Bringing this thing to the track is like taking a porn star to matric dance, man. I know Ty made this thing look so sick. He's got the full graphics on, the full FMF, it looks gangster. I last raced this at the VMX that Hooligan held last year, or the year before, can't remember. But this thing hunts, but it rattles the teeth fillings out your mouth. So, and big ups to all the old guns out there.
Yeah, 100%.
These bad boys. I've only had the privilege to ride it once, or sorry, twice. It was to ride and race it. And it just blows on my mind how much power this bad boy actually has. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, these things are wild.
All right, guys, so we got some, just a couple of interesting facts, just a little bit more info on these KX500. So obviously started manufacturing these things in 1983. And they were air-cooled plain Jane, and then they realized, listen, they need some more endurance. They want to make these things run some more longer runs. So then they introduced in 84, 85, it started with a radiator. And then from about 87, they upgraded the chassis and the swing arm on the back. And straight after doing that, they started entering these things in those long enduro races through the deserts, all those type of things. This thing dominated from 1990, 1991, all the way to the early 2000s, just before they retired this in 2004. And yeah, we've had some interesting riders ride these things, not just the global guys overseas. We've had some South African guys. Oh. So Adriano knows the guy who used to ride one of these.
I wish I knew him, but old Greg Albertine, brother Soki, was one of them that swung a leg over these bad boys and lined them up a few times. And as Shannon said, also desert riding, or not desert riding, in our case, off-road riding. We had Clayton Ensign rode up on one of these, as well as Yuri Human. That are clocked out straight out of Boxburg too, as well as Henny, his brother.
Jeez.
So these are all cracked up, these on off-roads too. So these bikes were forced to be reckoned with from early days, and it took those type of buddies that knew what they were doing.
100%. So from boys to men, yeah, this is what it taught you.
When men were men, they rode these.
So yeah, man, yeah, if you guys are free, please stop past the shop, come say how's it, come take a photo with this thing. I'm sure Ty won't mind. And I would love to chat to you about it. So yeah, look, we got some of the new stuff, obviously, and then you can see the differences on how things have developed, how much more advanced and how much more rider aids have been brought into it, where this was pure beast, pure animal, hold on. Like Adriano says, it's an absolute beast. So if you guys are keen, come down to the shop, come and have a look at motocross history, and we're keen to hear from you guys. So if there's anything else, anything else you want to know about it, please drop it in the comments below, and yeah, we'll get back to you guys. Have an awesome week.